Hey guys, this is Team Beatdown OTK. Just got my Epic Dawn Battle Pack box. Don't know what you guys pulled, but so far so good. This is my first box. I managed to pull a tour guide. I watched a lot of videos. People didn't actually pull a lot of tour guides, so I was kind of fishy. Thinking that Konami probably short printed the card again. But, you know, if you're not looking for a tour guide, you're just looking for some decent cards like pod, lens, and stuff like that, I still recommend to buy the box because this box only cost me 65 bucks, and you know, if you add up all the cards in here, they probably value more than that. So yeah, like tour guides. I also pulled lens, pulled skill drain, Jinzo, pod of duality, obelisk, Ryza, Gores, Zephyros, Tragodia in Starfoil, Tyrus, Doomcow. There's a lot of good cards in here, except I think the Starfoil really looks ugly. It looks kind of cheap to me. I mean, it looks like a common card when mold for some reason. I don't know if you can see it, but it just looks really cheap compared to, like, say a Hobby League card. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I mean, it's still a good pack. I mean, it's still a good box to me, but just kind of disappointed how Konami decided to make the card look like this. It's just not good. Anyways, I also want to do a quick update on my deck profile. I'm still playing Hero, still playing Bumblebee. I did do some changes to my deck. You'll see the changes thanks to the battle pack. So I'm gonna start off with the monster lineup. I have 1 Stratos, 2 Bubblemen as usual, 3 Neo Alias as usual. But this time I decided to main Honest for protection, in case, you know, if it's a mirror match and then they decide to run into my Neo Alias, at least I still have Honest to pitch for defense. I also run 2 Thrashers. They're also light Honest target, and I run 3 Evict Failures. Okay, so that's it for the monster lineup. Let's go into a spell lineup. For search cards, I have Road Up, 3 Eco. I run Warrior Returning Alive, my main recycle card. 3 Miracle Fusion, that's the heart of the deck. 3 Pod of Duality. And 3 Night Beam. Switch it up with the MST. I didn't think MST was that good. Most of the time I find myself setting the card, bluffing the opponent, but half of the time I really want to push for game. So instead of setting my MST, I'd rather just Night Beam their card. They can't do any response to it, and I just go for the game. For Gemini Spark, I actually took out the 3rd one. It was clogging my hand way too many times and really didn't like it, so I decided to trim it down to 2 and add a mass change. I can search out my Bubbleman really easily, but most of the time I can't really do anything with it besides special summoning it onto the field. So this is kind of like my tech card that, in case I really need to use Bubbleman, to mass change it into acid. And if I do play against decks like Final Countdown, Chainburn, then at least I still have an answer for it. Staple, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, and Monster Reborn. That's it for the spell lineup. For Trap, 2 Phoenix Chain, thanks to the battle pack. I'm able to run 2 Phoenix Chain now. 2 Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment. I run 1 Torrential and 1 Mirror Force. I like to keep my feel. I mean, I like to keep my monsters on the field. I really hate to torrential my monsters and my opponent's monsters, so that's why I decided to switch it up with Mirror Force. But you can also run 2 torrential if you have a chance to do OTK. I think it helps, but I like to keep my monsters on the field. For my side deck, I have 1 Gores, 2 Super Poly, 1 Soul Taker, 3 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, 3 D Prison, 2 Ballless Trapple, 1 Torrential. Like I said, you can switch it up with Mirror Force if they do run decks that swarms the field a lot, like Chaos Dragon or Heretics. And 2 Royal Decrees against Chainburn. Now, as you can see, I run a lot of traps in my side deck. I like to stick with my monster lineup. If they do play decks that does a lot of OTK, that's when I'll side in the Gores. But most of the time I like to keep my monster lineup the same. Unless I have to side out the Veilers for maybe like my D Prisons. And side out maybe my Warnings for my Ballless Trapple or Torrential, stuff like that. For my extra deck, I run 3 Elemental Hero Shiny, 1 Master Your Asset, 2 Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. I have 1 Nova Master, 1 Great Tornado. I took out the Gaia because I never really Mirror Confusion into it, never really special summon it, never really super poly it. The current meta doesn't play a lot of Earth type monsters besides, say, maybe Naturia. But that's pretty much it, or like Karakuri. But most of the time you'll see Insectors, Rabbits, things like that, but you know, half of the time people won't play other decks like Karakuri, so I just decided to take it out. I'd rather super poly their Lagia instead and get my Nova Master. And to make room for my XE monsters too, I run the Photon Butterfly thingies. The name's too long, I can't pronounce it. I have Utopia. I took out the Utopia Ray just because I never really use it, and I want to make room for my new XE monsters. My Stroke, 2 Blade Armor Ninja, and this is in the new lineup, Gen Pearl, and Steel Storm Roach. Pearl is really good. He's 2/6, he runs over Lagias, he runs over Dokas, runs over Xian. It's like my beater, it's like my Gaia Knight. So that's it for my deck. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe, comment, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.